Okay, this is how the interface looks now. So what I'm going to do is I'm now going to right click on this very button there, check button. Let's go to event, action, perform. Then right in here, the first thing we want to do is to use an if statement. If that's a JLBL first color dot text equals nothing. So if it equals nothing, that should be get equals dot empty dot is empty. Right, then we'll come in here. We want the following condition to happen. So we now want this to be assigned 0, so that becomes set to 0. There. And the line colors, that's going to be JLBL line 1 dot set back color, and the back color in this case is going to be black dot black. There. Okay, if that is set black, let's set the opacity as well. So the uptake dot set, let's say dot set opaque, set the opaque to true. There we go. And finally the indicator JLBL indicator dot set text, and the text content will be select second column. Right, so that's the first one. So I'm just going to copy this, copy everything in here, and say else this. So else, that means we've selected second color is selected, and that will be changed to 0, and line 2 will be 0. The opaque for line 2 will be 0 as well, and this will become, as a select multiplier, and that's it. So let's compile and run this and see how it's going to turn out. Okay, let's run it now. There we go. Select black. There we go. It's black, you can't see it. And if we select second one, you see it's 0, but I would like it checked as well for second one. And to confirm that this black is there, I'm going to change the color. Let's say dot, let's make that red for now. We'll change it back and change this back to red as well. I just want you guys to confirm that yes, it's working. And the other thing is JCheck black. I want it to show that it's selected for the second one if you decide to select it the second time around, so that become true. There. Okay, let's run it. We have to change this back to black though, so this one should be selected. Right, let's run it now and see. Red, what's the problem here? Okay, that should be uppercase. There we go. Now compile and run. Waiting for the system. There we go. Yep, you see that shows it's working, and the second number as well there, so that shows it's selected. Okay, we can only deselect it with this. Right, that's fine. Now that is done, so let's change the color of this one back to black. Dot black, and the other one will be black as well. This is black too. There, that's that done. I'm going to copy these now. Now let's go to the next one. That's brown. In the case of brown, we don't have to make up the brown color. So let's go to events, action, perform, and right in here paste all of that there. So in the case of brown, let's say dot, I don't know if there's any other color that I can choose from, so let's just pick red for that, and there, that is taken care of. Now copy this again. Let's come straight to the next one. The next one here is red as well, so let's come right here, event, action, and action, perform, and paste that in here. Right, so that is red, so that is fine. Come to the next one, that is orange, event, action, perform, right here, paste that in there, and orange, let's pick the color orange, dot orange, that's fine, and that will be dot orange, and this is orange as well though. Let's change it to orange. This is dot orange. There we go. And here, let's change this one to red. There. So we'll compile and run, then we can speed it up. But before that, before we compile and run, black is 0, brown, that is 1, red is 2, orange is 3. So let's change those ones around. This is red, so red is equals to 2. So let's change this to 2 and change this as well. And the next one here is orange. Orange is 3, and becomes 3, and this becomes 3 as well. So I think that's all. Black is correct, brown is 1. Okay, now let's go for the yellow part of it. And yellow is 4. Paste that in there, 4, and change this to yellow. And let's come down here. We need to change the color to yellow as well. Dot yellow color, and dot yellow color here, dot there, and this is 4. Okay, let's run it and see. Compile and run. So let's select, supposing the first value is yellow, the second one is red. That is good. So all we need to now do is to select a multiplier. Okay, that is fine. So I'm now going to speed that up and get back to you guys. Okay, all of the object has been taken care of. Okay, if you look at these lines of code, they're exactly the same lines of codes for every single checkbox. Alright, so the first column here, those are the checkbox taken care of. So if I run it now, compile and run, this is it, guys. So you select that. Okay, so that is fine because black is selected. We are not able to see that. Alright, so to reset, so we need to be able to reset it. Okay, to reset that, let's come in here and just get that one sorted. But it's going to be a problem having to reset individual checkbox with single lines of codes each. We might as well find a way to reset all of the components. So let's clear it all. There we go. So this is the lines of code that I'm going to be using for that. Right, so if I run it now again, there we go, guys. So I'm going to select some components here, and I'll select these as well, but we will only be able to clear all of these because that's the only one. You see that all of those ones are gone, so we need to take care of the labels separately. Okay, so let's come in here, and that of the labels, there's going to be a lot of labels to be taken care of there. You see, if we use the same method to clear all of the labels, supposing I copy these now and come right in here, we will end up with an error. Not with an error, all of the labels will just be cleared. Let's say that's a label, and this one, let's call it LBL clear, and this will be LBL clear as well. Right, okay, so I will have to import that. Okay, now this very one, so let's change this to just L, and here's other C to L, and just this one we can change that to no value, and this will be text. Now we need to import this. Okay, we have to now import this very label. So if you look up here, it's not right there, so that has to be imported. So all we just need to do is maybe copy this, paste that in there, dot JLabel. There we go, that's that imported, and hopefully the error below should be gone. There we go. Okay, now just this one, change this one to L, and this should be JLabel. Copy that, paste it in here. There. So if I click on clear, you guys will see what's going to happen now. So compile and run it first. Okay, let's try out our clear. So select all of these, and take note of all of these labels here, and this very one, this is not a label, this one's here. If I click on label, there we go. You see all of those components, they're all cleared, you see, and that's not good. that's not good for me. All I would just want to clear is just these ones here, so I'm not going to use that very method, okay, for the labels. So we will have to deal with the labels individually. So I'm just going to comment that out. We don't need that, so let's move it down. So the method I will use for the label will be LBL. I think that is first, the first color. Let's see what we call them. First, second. All right, let me just copy all of this, bring it right down here, and just change them individually. So this one is clear, this will be clear as well. Now we'll change the color to black here. And this is not required. This will be set to clear. Right. Then we also have JLBL, minimum range dots there. We have maximum range as well, JLBL max range there, right there. Okay, I think we have some other ones. JLBL resistor value dot there, and that'll be all for that. And I'll just have a look at it to make sure it's working as expected. Let's try it out. That's it. Good. Oh, this one is not clear, just this one. Okay, so let's get the name of that. Okay, first, and we have second, I suppose. And now back in here, paste. We have second, clear. Paste it at the top. Right. Okay, that is the clear taken care of. Now let's take care of these lines of code for the multiplier. Right click on the first multiplier there, event, action, and action perform. Okay, the very first line of code will be multiplier. We'll make that value, that will be 1, because on the multiplier there we have 1. Okay, get back there and write in here, that will be the third line, line 3 really. The back color for line 3 in the case of the multiplier will be black there, and the indicator, let's copy this, the indicator will be, select a tolerance, that's done. So I'm going to copy this. Now go to the next one. The next one is meant to be brown, so event, action, and action perform right here. Paste that in there that we've just copied, and that will become, I think that will be 10. Yeah, that's correct. That is 10, and this is meant to be brown, but I did enter red on it. Okay, so I'm going to now speed that up and get back to you guys as soon as it's all completed.